Okay, good. So I think we are good now, sir. So, like I was saying, so those are some of the major issues I'm actually having right now. So, my major board now is we want to really scale this, but
Okay.
first of all, by next month, I plan bringing somebody in who will be helping me out with recording transaction, calling customers, and all of that. But I really want to see how can we structure this thing to my network is seized again.
Network again. Network has gone.
Okay, sir.
I think when you're using your laptop or something, that's when the network goes.
Sir?
But I think when you are using the other device,
Okay,
that's
it's
when
better.
the network
It's better up there. Okay, okay, no problem, sir.
better now. Yeah. Okay. So okay. I hear you. Hello. There's no audio. It's not talking. There's no audio. No audio.
No audio. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's back. Yeah, yeah, it's back now.
Okay, so how can we better structure this in a way we can actually grow and scale this thing?
Okay. So, like, what's your current structure like? Like, what do you have right now?
Okay, so the current structure now is it's what I call it a mess or something. Everything actually revolves around me. The way we actually run it is order comes in, I confirm, which if it's in where I stay, I'm currently in Benin. I run everything around myself. But if it's in Lagos, those delivery agents that work with me there, they go to supply, they pick it up, and they go deliver directly. If it's outside Lagos, like East, Abuja and Co, I have to ship it to my agent over there, and they pick up, deliver, and then pick up cash and run the rest of the stuff. But like I said, it's very overwhelming because most times I have to be running a lot of errands, come in, do the creatives, get order, confirm, and it's then thoroughly very stressful.
Okay, I get
And
you.
then most times now you have to start dragging for time to do research, run extra creative. You want to tweak an advert and co. You understand? So
So, from what you said, you already know the pieces, the bits and pieces of that's the moving parts of your process. You already know it
yes.
from what you said. So, based on what you said and where you are right now, there are two things that you need right now. The first one is you need to have customer support staff. You can start with one.
So
Are you with me?
sorry, sir. You just mentioned something now.
Yeah, I said
The human
two
support.
things right now. Customer support staff.
Okay. Customer support staff. Okay, sir.
So your customer support staff is going to take off that work of calling customers, following up customers and closing the sale, right?
Yes.
So all you need to do is just to train the customer support staff for exactly what you are currently doing. You just train he or she to be able to do the same thing. You understand? So you just need to ensure that the person you're recruiting has the qualities of someone that takes time to listen, someone that is proactive. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, sir. Go on.
Okay. Yeah. So the person you're picking must be proactive, must be a very good listener, and must have empathy empathy. At least he has empathy to, you understand, you know what I'm talking about. So when he's talking to customers, he already knows what angle to take. And then finally, the person should be a closer. It might necessarily not be a closer before he joins you, but you now train he or she how to become a closer. You understand what I'm saying? So that while interacting with customers, the person knows how to handle all the objections and how to close the sale. So that is the first thing you need, the customer support staff. Then the second thing you need is your logistics, or let me just say your our own structure. It's called procurement stroke logistics staff. It's actually a department. We have it as a department. But for you, you could start with only one person. So what that person does is to take away the stress of going to pack your products and send to the states, going to receive the products when they arrive from whether you import or you are buying from the local markets. You understand?
Okay.
I don't know if that's clear. Yes, I can. Did you hear what I said last about the
Yes, I heard you, sir.
Okay, yes. So when you have these two, they're going to take off the task that eats into your time. So what you need to focus on as a person, you as the business owner right now, is for you to be able to run your ads, do your creatives, and just make sure that you have enough customers patronizing your business. No audio. The audio has gone again. No audio. Not talking. I can't hear you. It's not talking. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you.
Can you hear me?
Your audio went off. I'm just hearing you now.
Okay, sorry. Somebody tried calling me. That's why. Somebody tried calling me. That is why.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, sir. So I have one question in this regard.
Your audio it's coming from one device to another device. So like I'm seeing you have two devices here, so it's giving an audio interference.
Okay. Is it better?
Yes, it's okay now.
Okay. All right. So I have a question. Right now, I would actually operate this from an office. So how do you think we can get the staffs to work diligently without being in one particular place where they can operate from?
Okay. So you're using Sniper CRM, right?
Yes, of course. I definitely
Yes,
that app
exactly.
is
So
it's really a saving grade. It has really scaled, or how would I multiplied our sales, dramatically.
that's awesome.
One of these, I think I will do a very
Awesome.
quick video review for you.
Okay, we'll appreciate that. So when you create the users, you bring them on board Sniper CRM. So you let them know how to use everything on Sniper CRM, and you let them know that you also have an admin access that shows you the amount of work they are doing based on how many orders they are treating. You understand that? Let them know that you have an access, you have a backend that you are using to monitor how well they are working, at their staff performance. So when they know that, and you also let them know that, you see, one thing is when you're trying to bring people on board, you try to, it's not advisable you put them on only fixed salary. So what you do is you put them on salary and the percentage of, like, more or less like a commission. So, and they will only get that commission if they meet up with performance. So you can set your target on Sniper CRM, maybe 70% total orders that come in is their targets. So you can give them maybe a bonus of maybe 20 or 25K and let them know that that bonus will only be unlocked if they meet your target you set for them. You understand? So when they are working, they know they are working towards the target, and they can see it at their own end also. They log into Sniper CRM on the orders page, the staff end, where my earnings. You see where you got my earnings. So it allows them to see progress. I mean, how close they are to the target you have set for them. So the serious ones, in fact, that's one of the first criteria you use to filter the unserious from the serious. The ones that are not serious, when you tell them you are paying salary plus commission, right? The unserious ones will tell you no, that they don't want that, they want only salary. So that instance, so I recommend you don't even bother taking such person to work with you. So you look for people that are ready to take up challenges. So what you do is you make sure that they are willing to go with salary plus commission, and the commission should be target based on performance before they can earn such commission. So if you do that, they can work remotely, whether you train them. So you jump on a Zoom video like this, have them on board, and then you welcome them into your organization and let them know how you do your stuff in the company, and then put them through the Sniper CRM training and let them start working. Of course, you are going to train them. If it's customer support, you are going to train them on how to call customers, how to close orders, and those kind of things. You understand? So they can work remotely and just keep monitoring what they are doing from your own admin dashboard.
Okay. All right, that's awesome, sir. That's awesome. Thank you very much for that great, amazing insight. Okay, so I also want to ask you a couple of things. Do you have like any so one of the questions I want to ask for you have mentioned it now where you talked about I wanted to ask about how you compensate this employee to keep them motivated, but you just talked about it, which is the salary and the commission. So I wanted to also ask the last question in regards to this employee. Is there any document that you have to get them to sign to, you talked about this the first time you had a training with us, about to avoid bringing in tips, because I was talking to my fiance 2 days ago, about this, we're talking about how in this Nigeria now, some employee can come in, begin to either steal your data or steal your product, steal your money, somehow just divert your sales into their own personal pockets. So I think they said something like a template you have that you use for your employee or something.
Yeah, didn't you get it when you signed up for Sniper CRM? The bonus is one of the bonuses we give for the yearly subscribers.
Yeah, I know I got a lot of stuffs there.
Yeah, so it's there. There's a document there that it's called the employment package. So it has everything you need to undo and give to them for them to fill and everything. So you can just check the welcome email or WhatsApp message you got when you subscribed.
Okay, awesome. So also I want to find out now. I know I want to be very responsible what you are doing and we want to intrude. But can you just give me like an insight? How do you outsource or do your research about new product? You go online, you go to China, or they get to get hot products.
For now, we don't source of product because we already have uh, um, not say more than enough. We have products that we we also into the health niche, so we produced. So, but before then, to source a product is very simple. All you just have to do is look for products that people are already buying. That's the easiest way. Just look for products people are already buying. When you go online on your Facebook timeline and see how well people are engaging with that ad. A product, you look for what people are already buying and just tap into it and try to sell the same thing. That you come from a different angle when you're doing your creative and every other thing. If you want to take that approach, it means you have to now invest time and more resources into looking for new products, trying to test to see if the market would buy the product, and if they buy it, then you can now start scaling.
So another last question for this angle. What's your advice on branding? Getting one big issue. Like personally, I'm into the head niche. Though also sell household and kitchen item anyway, but majorly into the head niche. One big issue you will have is you launch a product before you know people will just come to your sales page, copy your product, and go and look for it and start selling. So I wanted to ask her, what's your advice on branding your own personal products? Get a product similar to what you sell already.
Yeah, so
It's some of all these companies in China, they brand it for you, and the product is just like exclusive to you.
that's the way to go. That's what you are supposed to do if you are really not. You can't afford to continue to remain an underdog. So the way you step up in the game is to have your own brand. That's just the truth about it. So if you're in the health niche, you have your brand name, get your NAFDAC, you do your packaging and every other thing you need to do. Make sure you have that brand. So it becomes more like a new entirely new product without any competitor. Because nobody else will take that same brand name and sell. Even though other people are selling that same product, but that's your brand name. It will just stand out if you do your marketing well. You understand? So that's the way to go. You just have you can't do without that unless you want to continue managing.
Awesome.
Peanuts.
I'm actually, looking into that. I've been doing some research, probably this year, by next year or something. You think of, investing in that line big time. So, lastly, Sarah, I wanted to find out in regards to ads. How do you, when you get a product you want to scale, how do you do your creatives? Do you just bring a product, with one creative launch, or you put one different creative and test?
You cannot be using one creative to run ads. You cannot. Even if you are testing, you cannot. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Okay, yeah. So I said you cannot be using one creative to run ads. So you need to have that. You can have up to 5, 4, 3. 4 should be the minimum. 4 creatives minimum when you are testing. When you are now scaling, you can now have more than that. But for testing, you start with 4, so that you can know for sure that this product, if you use only one creative and it doesn't do well, in your mind, you think that product will not sell. When you're using 4 creatives, out of 4, 1 or 2, or even 3 might do well. So imagine you had used only 1, and it was that one that did not do well that you were using. You understand? So you must always try to use minimum of 4 creatives. 4. I always recommend 4. So your creative will come from the angle of presenting the product, come from the angle of testimonial, come from the angle of product unwrapping, just unwrap the product from the pack. Also come from the angle of product usage.
Okay. And like somebody who is, if you are doing test for a product, what average budget do you think you can use for daily?
Are you talking about testing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, for testing. So it's recommended you just budget like minimum of $100 for testing. That's what we do. We use $100 for testing. So when you have, let's say you have 4 creatives, you put them into 4 campaigns, then you now put them $15 is fine, or $20 so that you can get results fast. So you put them $20, allow it to run for a day. For the end of the day, you start not seeing signs that this product will sell or will not sell, because you're having 4 creatives.
Okay, so what you literally do is those ones that are not effective, you just pause it. Then those ones that are effective, do you increase the budget, daily budget, or you just leave it that way to run?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said last.
Okay, sir. I said what? So literally, what you do at the end of the day, those ones that are not effective, you leave it. You just pause the advert. Then the other ones,
Yes, exactly.
the engagement. Do you just leave it that way to run, or you increase the budget?
No. You are wasting you can't afford to be wasting your money. The ones that are not doing well, you kill them. The ones that do well, you allow them run and you start tweaking them. So the ones that are already doing well is what you should continue running with. Then the ones that did not do well initially, they might be just it might just be that you need to tweak something. So you give it another shot, just tweak something, maybe your thumbnail, maybe your copy. Just might be just to change a little thing. But that's the second thing. The very first thing is that the ones that are doing well, you allow them continue to run. Then you can now start scaling there from there right away. While the ones that did not do well, you could just tweak them and test again and see if it picks. If not, then focus on the ones that are doing well and try to keep getting more creatives off the one that are doing well.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. So basically, I so much appreciate. I love this. But you just mentioned $100 and $15. Okay, that means you only use a dollar what's it called, ad accounts.
Use funny enough, this issue of dollar or naira, many people say naira account is it works for them, but on our end it doesn't work very well at our end here. So we only use naira account when we're having issues with dollar account. The dollar account is really what works better for us here.
Okay, are you talking about in terms of conversion or what?
Yeah, in terms of reach, conversion, everything. Even though we're spending the same equivalent of the dollar amount we're spending, if we put it on the naira account, it doesn't give us as good results as the dollar account.
Yeah, since I've not for one day used the dollar account for.
That's strange. I don't know. I just don't know why it's like that.
I've not. Wow, thank you very much, sir. I so much appreciate for this, this great privilege and the insight. I'm looking forward to, get this. So I want to just start implementing this, especially in terms of the first idea you gave us in, getting a customer support staff and a procurement logistic department. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, sir. So maybe within the week, I'll find time to do a special video for Sniper CRM and send it to the customer support staff.
That's okay. We appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I'll ask. It's a pleasure. No issue. So how far with your usage of Sniper CRM? Like, what challenges are you having?
I think for now, no. For now, none. It has been going smoothly. The only concern I think I wanted to even chat at them was this email. They seems to make the email very compulsory, especially except you are selling a digital product. Some of us who sell physical product, there are many customers who buy your physical product. Some of them don't even know what's email. They are only just to order, this local Nigerians now. Some of them suddenly use email. So when you make email mandatory.
Email mandatory on the form?
Yes, on the form. So when you make email mandatory, sometimes I know some people who don't have email address. Yes, but they have the money we are looking for. So most time when I get to that point, I must make sure that email is.
No. You can turn it off. You can turn it off.
Yes. Yes, you can. But if there's a way they can just,
share my
like
screen.
the other one, just make. Can you hear me, sir? Hello?
Hello.
Hello, sir?
Yeah, I said you can turn it off.
Okay. Then,
yes,
lastly.
Okay.
Are you with me, sir?
Yes, I'm with you, please.
Okay. So, lastly, I don't know. I got a complaint twice this week. I don't know how true it is. I think not. I think 3 times or so. Somebody was trying to order. He didn't want the what's it called, the bump offer. But the customer said the place order now was not working except you take the bump offer. So they just
only one person that said it.
Eh?
Was the only one person that said that? No,
not one person. About 2 or 3 people said it. I was even like, you're sure? Maybe you are making mistake. He said that's the way it is. So I said maybe you didn't know what you're clicking there, all those kind of stuff. Then another person said it, and the third person, I was like, okay, I was going to chat them about the customer support staff.
What you can do is, please just send us a link to your sales page, the page where your customers encounter this issue. Please send it to us on WhatsApp, so our tech guys will look.
Okay. All right, no problem. I will do that. Okay, sir. I think that's that for all. I'm so grateful. So in case of any other time, reach out. But I can hear you, sir. It has gone. You can't hear me. Can you hear me, sir? Can you hear me from here?
Okay, it's back now.
Okay, sir. So thank you very much. I'm so grateful for the opportunity and the privilege.
It's a pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Okay. I'm very grateful. Okay. So I will reach out to them and send them this information on WhatsApp.
Okay.
Thank
you. So I sent you a screenshot of how you can disable the email field on your WhatsApp. Yes. I think you can send me the recording of this webinar.
Okay, sir. I will definitely.
Okay. Yeah, so you can check. You'll see the screenshot I sent. So you just turn it off so that it will not show on the form, or you don't want it to be required field. Just disable it from there.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
All right.
Good
Thank you very
night.
much. A pleasure. Eh?
Okay. Bye. Yeah.